The point about recusal is not an admission that you are biased. It is simply the rule about it simply says you should recuse. The judge should recuse if her impartiality might reasonably be questioned. Might reasonably be questioned. That's all it is. That's the standard for this judge to recuse.
And it goes beyond what you said, Lawrence. It's not just should. It says must. 28 U.S. Code Section 455 says that a federal judge must recuse him or herself in any case where that judge's impartiality might reasonably be questioned. No person could look at the situation and fail at least to say that that standard is met. And if she doesn't recuse herself, then the 11th Circuit, through a writ of mandamus, can direct her to do so. That's very rare. But this is indeed a very rare case. You know, the remarkable thing is that Donald Trump and his lawyers argued that Judge Merchan, who is set to conduct the trial brought pursuant to the Alvin Bragg indictment in Manhattan, that he is someone who must recuse himself. Why? Because a couple of years ago, he contributed $35 to some Democratic organizations. Therefore, his impartiality might reasonably be questioned. In this case, we have something infinitely more problematic than that. And in that case, the ethics group to which the matter was referred has said Judge Merchan does not need to recuse himself. This is very different. Not only was she appointed by President Trump at the time, but she has indicated in her rulings that she does have utter contempt for this prosecution, that she thinks as a former president, he's on a special pedestal, that she believes that the various defenses that he might make, the ones that your panel earlier quite rightly said are absolutely empty as a legal matter, she is very likely to give them not just the time of day, but an enormous amount of time to drag this out so that the scenario in which we have a meaningful verdict before the presidential election is very unrealistic. So we have to do all we can to get a judge who not only is impartial, but whose impartiality cannot reasonably be questioned. Failing that, we have to make this as transparent a proceeding as possible so that, among other things, that will deter Judge Cannon from doing things that the whole nation will see are lawless and biased. And if she's not deterred, at least the country will see why it is that these empty defenses are proving sufficient for the former president to commit really severe acts of treachery.
Professor Lawrence Tribe, thank you very much.